In the heart of Japan, where tradition and modern life blend seamlessly, a single cucumber would become the catalyst for an extraordinary transformation. Sometimes it is the smallest, most ordinary things in life, a simple gesture, a passing moment, or even a humble vegetable, that can set in motion a chain of events powerful enough to change a life forever. Today, I want to share with you a story that, at first, might sound almost unbelievable. A tale of faith, curiosity, and the unexpected ways our lives can be touched. It is the story of a Japanese man whose journey to Islam began not with grand gestures or dramatic events, but with a simple cucumber. An encounter that would open his heart and mind to a new way of seeing the world. Our story unfolds in the vibrant streets of Japan, where a man, much like any of us, is living his daily life, surrounded by the familiar sights and sounds of his homeland, never imagining that something so simple could change his destiny. He wasn't particularly religious, nor was he searching for answers. Yet, as he explored new cultures and ideas, he found himself drawn to the richness and diversity of the world around him, always open to learning something new. One day, as he watched people from different backgrounds interact, he noticed something that caught his attention: a quiet, yet powerful sincerity in the way some lived their faith. He was especially moved by the Muslims he saw, how they practiced their beliefs with discipline, humility, and a deep sense of purpose, even in the smallest of actions. The turning point came unexpectedly during a simple gathering with friends in a park, where laughter and conversation filled the air. In that moment, a Muslim friend offered him a cucumber, an act so ordinary, yet filled with kindness and intention, that it would leave a lasting impression on his heart. But this was no ordinary cucumber. It had been prepared with care, washed and sliced according to halal practices, and offered with genuine respect. A small act that spoke volumes about the values behind it. In that simple exchange, something shifted within him. A spark of curiosity, a sense that there within him. A spark of curiosity, a sense that there was something deeper to discover. He began to realize that Islam was not just a set of rules, but a way of living with mindfulness, compassion, and awareness in every moment. He saw respect, purity, and a sense of peace reflected in everyday actions, qualities that resonated deeply with his own search for meaning. Even in something as simple as a cucumber, he found a lesson in sincerity and intention. A reminder that the smallest things can carry the greatest significance. And so, with a heart now open to new possibilities, his journey of discovery was just beginning. That single, thoughtful gesture, offering a cucumber prepared with care, sparked a deep curiosity within him. It was as if a door had quietly opened, inviting him to explore a world he had never truly noticed before. Driven by this newfound sense of wonder, he began to seek out knowledge about Islam. He read the Quran with an open mind, turning each page slowly, letting the words sink in and challenge his old assumptions. He delved into the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, discovering stories of compassion, wisdom, and humility. Each lesson felt like a gentle guide, helping him see the world and himself in a new light. As he learned, he realized that every action in Islam is rooted in intention. Even the smallest deed, if done with sincerity, carries meaning and purpose. This idea resonated deeply, making him reflect on his own daily choices. Gradually, he came to see that Islam was not just a set of rituals, but a complete way of life. One that offered clarity, direction, and a sense of belonging he had never felt before. He found himself drawn to the sincerity, mindfulness, and sense of purpose that Islam encouraged. These qualities began to shape his thoughts, his actions, and even his relationships with others. The more he learned, the more he felt a sense of peace and fulfillment growing inside him. It was as if he had finally found the missing piece he had been searching for all along. After many months of reading, reflecting, and quietly observing the lives of Muslims around him, he made a decision that would change his life forever. It was a choice born from understanding, not pressure, a step taken with both courage and hope. With a heart full of conviction, he embraced Islam and pronounced the Shahada, the declaration of faith. In that moment, he felt a profound sense of connection, as if he had come home to a truth that had always been waiting for him. It's remarkable to think that all of this began with something as ordinary as a cucumber, a simple act of kindness that set his heart on a new path. That one moment of sincerity led to a complete transformation, not just of his beliefs, but of his entire way of living and seeing the world. This story reminds us that even the smallest gestures can have a powerful impact. Sometimes, a single moment of kindness can change the course of a life. We should never underestimate the influence of small acts. They can inspire great change, not only in others, but within ourselves as well. True faith, he learned, is not just in grand declarations, but in the sincerity and mindfulness we bring to even the simplest actions, like preparing a meal or sharing a kind word. His journey shows us that curiosity and openness can lead us to discover paths we never imagined. When we open our hearts and minds, we allow ourselves to grow in ways we never thought possible. In the end, it's often not the grand gestures, but the simple, thoughtful moments that change a life forever. Sometimes all it takes is a single act of kindness to begin a journey of transformation. The journey of the Japanese man reminds us that faith is not always found in grand gestures or dramatic moments, but often in the quiet, everyday experiences that shape our lives. Sometimes it is in the gentle unfolding of an ordinary day or a simple act of kindness that the seeds of transformation planted. His story with life with open mind and a compassionate heart, we become more attuned to the subtle beauty and meaning woven into our daily routines. It's through this awareness that we find deeper purpose and connection, both with ourselves and with others. We may never realize how a single significant act, a smile, a kind word, or a simple gesture actions born from genuine intention have the power to spark profound change, not only in ourselves, but in the world around us. Sometimes a stranger, or even a loved one we may never truly know. And sometimes it is our own heart that is transformed by the gentle influence of another's sincerity. In this way, we are all connected, each of us a part of a greater story unfolding. May we all learn to notice and cherish the small, simple moments that fill our days. The quiet pauses, the acts of care, the opportunities to listen and to give. It is in these moments that inspiration often finds us, gently guiding us toward greater understanding and compassion. Let us allow these moments to lead us, step by step, toward truth, purpose, and a deeper sense of belonging. For it is often the smallest lights that illuminate the path ahead and show us the way forward with hope and clarity. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you all, wherever you are on your journey. As you move forward, remember that every day holds the possibility for growth, kindness, and new beginnings. Even the simplest of actions, like sharing a meal or offering a smile, can become a source of light. Sharing a meal or offering a smile can become a source of light in someone's life. May your days be filled with meaning, your heart with gratitude, and your path with gentle guidance. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, may you find peace and inspiration in the ordinary moments of life.